Now, for you brothers, your brothers might have some type of information about who y'all are in terms of, because I heard you said, the Israelites when you first came up. But now, give me that Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. Now, y'all don't just sit around with, like the officer was saying, don't just sit around with the little bit of knowledge which you have and don't do nothing with it. Because you're going to be that same servant that had one talent, 2, 3 talents, and guess what? God gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? You won't do nothing with it, bro. You hide it. You won't ever went in your communities and tell your people, hey, you the greatest thing walking on God's earth. Hey, you need to wake up. You need to keep these commandments, bro. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to come from through these cornerstone crop. We need, hey, bro, you see, we just come up here and we stand boldly before our people. We don't care who see us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Family members, friends, co-workers, we don't care, bro. Because we know our duty is more important. Because we ain't ashamed of this word. We ain't ashamed of the Most High. We know how important this is. And I hope your brothers know how important this is. Because it ain't a game. You understand? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
Now who?
And now Israel.
Your brothers know. This Bible always making reference to the children of Israel. This is our book, bro. This is our constitution. You understand? This is what governs us for us being a people. And this is the reason why our community in the situation they're in now, because our people fail to take heed to this word, bro. They hearing it. Some of our brothers would bite up the understanding, but they still ain't doing it. That means you still holding on to that Christian mindset. You still ain't doing nothing what you supposed to be doing. Read.
And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
I didn't get your name. What your name was? Devon and... The next brother name is? Justin. Devon and Justin. My name is Nehemiah. All right? So guess what? Now that y'all know that y'all Israel, guess what? God expecting something from y'all too, bro. Or anybody out there on East Street, bro, God expecting something from y'all too. A lot of these people, they walking around, they don't know, they clueless. A lot of them, they don't know what's going on. Some of them know, and some of them don't know. But I know for sure, y'all too know because I heard it out of y'all mouth. You understand? Read it again.
And now Israel, what do the Lord thy God require?
Devon and Justin.
Require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Stop right there. How long you know that you was Israel?
Might have been like a year.
A year?
Maybe a year.
Give me Psalms 119 verse 59. Listen to this, bro. All right, because guess what? See, we study this Bible, right? We don't take this Bible for a joke. And guess what? Every day you wake up in the morning and you don't act on what you know, it's another day wasted. Time ticking. This time ticking, bro. The Most High God, He's speeding up time, bro. A lot of us think that we have a lot more time left to do whatever we locking in or whatever, because like you said, it didn't happen overnight. But for a lot of us, because it's more than us than what you see out there. A lot of us, hey, we fear the Most High God with trembling of heart, and we know that He is a God not to be reckoned and to be played with once He already bring this understanding to you. You understand? You can't play with this because guess what? Ain't everybody he can wake up. You understand? This is what makes you all too so special. A lot of our people here, they can be walking around in this dead state until the sky crack or until the bombs drop. Then you can never get to understand the little what you all know. So you have to act on it. Listen to this, bro. All right?
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 59. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies.
All right, so that's what a lot of us did, bro. You have that scripture said? He said he thought on his ways. All of us thought on our ways, bro. I thought on my ways because I know I was a wicked brother on this road too. A lot of us, bro. All of us, what you see, all of us come from off the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Despite what people might be saying, bro, all of us come from off of the streets. Ain't none of us used to live in Life Key or Old Fort Bay over Paradise Island. All of us come from out the hood. We know what the struggle is. We know what it takes to survive on this road if you ain't living out of this Bible. We know that, bro. So me personally, I thought on my ways, bro. Listen to this. And I did what?
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandment.
Bro, I made haste because the men who brought the understanding to me, they made it clear, bro. The wages of sin is what? Death. Nobody knows the day or the hour or the minute you can get put to death. So I know how valuable my time is, knowing that I am an Israelite, bro. You understand? So you can't play with the time. Now you know that you was an Israelite. Let's go back to Deuteronomy, all right? Listen to this, all right?
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
All right, and that's straightforward, bro. That's what we pushing for our young men on these streets to do. We looking for them, to fear God with a trembling of heart first, and start keeping his commandments. Because at the end of the day, all of us have some of us, my father deceased. But at the end of the day, when my father used to leave chores for me to do before he go home, he used to leave commandments in his house. Hey, you, take out the trash. You straighten up the bed. You mop the floor. You do these things. And guess what? When you see 5 o'clock come, 6 o'clock come, and the old man come home and these things ain't done, guess what? That's problems, bro. And it's the same thing, only on a higher scale with the Most High. You see what happened to our people, bro, for not doing what he said? You see what the consequence was? The consequence was slavery, bro. We still in slavery up to this day. You see what I'm saying? We had to pay a big price for disobeying the Most High God. You understand? So this ain't no game, bro, all right? So I would advise you, knowing what you know, to actually, push a little harder, bro. You understand?
Read Ecclesiastes 12, but stay careful.
12 and 13. You know what that mean? Get it for the brother. Let me see if the brother know this is going into. All right? Because like I say, bro, y'all get that little bit of information what y'all get in your brains. Don't waste it. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Hey, you can walk across the street tonight, get knocked down, get shoot tomorrow. Now I put nothing on you, bro. It's just to show you some type of urgency. 1 King 2:8. All right. Let me just read this for him. Let me see what he getting from this.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments.
Oh, you think you fearing God right now, bro?
I just explained that. I know I fear God.
You know what it is to fear God, bro? That's what we just brought out in Psalms. You have to make haste. You know what it is to make haste? You know what it is to make haste? That means you can't slow, bro. Because right now we're in the 11th hour. You say you want the 1 Kings and what? 1 Kings and 2?
I'm glad you make it there.
Yeah.
Time and I you make it.
Hey, now guess what? We need more boots on the ground. Because you see what our men doing, bro? You see what our men doing? Our men either they hanging out, they drinking, they on the block smoking dope. Somebody right now probably whoring out somebody's daughter. Somebody right now getting ready, riding right now, either go kill someone or to commit a robbery right now. That's what our brothers doing. You understand? What it is? Read that.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 2. I go the way of the earth, be thou strong thy foe, and shew thyself a man, and keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
So guess what? This King Solomon, this King David, telling his son before he died, right before he died, he said, bro, this is how to be a man, bro. This is how to be a responsible person. And this is what you should be teaching your son, because I have a little son, bro. And now that I ain't on the streets no more, I know how to properly raise my child, and I know the proper advice to give him straight out of the Bible. And this is the type of advice you should be giving your son, and this is the type of advice that the Most High give you, because you're his son too. Read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to work in all his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself.
All right, so this is how you can get real prosperity, bro. This ain't like the Christian church where they preach prosperity. You come and you sow a seed. No, we don't do that, bro. In order for you to get prosperity, in order for you to be prosperous and everything you put your hands to, you got to keep the commandments, bro.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.